This current slate of Xbox games does look good.
Now you're talking my language. Now you're talking what I want to hear.
Stuff like, specifically, I'm extremely excited for another Outer Worlds, and Avowed looks fantastic, but I think after these games are done, Xbox is just going to collapse.
What did you say?
And surprisingly, it is because of Xbox Gamepass. I want to explain to you throughout this video why I believe that Xbox Gamepass is actually leading to the death of Xbox as a brand and why it's coming so extremely soon.
I beg your pardon? I beg your pardon?
Imagine saying after all of these great looking Xbox titles that they showed off at the Xbox Game Showcase, after those games come out, Xbox is going to completely collapse. Yeah, so he's thinking that only these games are in development. I didn't watch his video because I can't sit through his BS, but just imagine saying this kind of stuff. These guys hate Xbox so much. Well, in Dreamcast Guy's case, he just hates on Xbox because of his fan base, because of the people that subscribe to his channel. He admitted as such.
People are so anti-Xbox. Sometimes people say, like, Max, you make so many videos saying that Microsoft is falling apart and the Xbox brand is dead and you're a Sony pony. Why do you spend so much time on this? I think it's just that look at the views on my anti-Xbox videos.
The thing that gets me about some of these Xbox haters / PlayStation fanboys is that what Xbox is doing, or what Xbox has done with the price raises of Xbox Game Pass. And listen, man, when you guys stop it with the fake outrage, stop it with the fake outrage, especially you, Dreamcast Guy.
Just increased the price of Xbox Game Pass again. They've done this multiple times now. They've made it $10 and then $15, and now it's up to $20 a month. But additionally, they're trying to remove Day 1 Game Pass exclusives. Yes, that's right. The entire point of Game Pass is, hey, a new game comes out, it's automatically on the service. They're trying to remove that, but let's break this down because, to be honest, this is so stupid, it actually doesn't make sense.
I hate you.
There he goes with that bullshit. And it's funny when he say they're going to collapse after those games come out. You think those are the only games they have in development, sir? You think that people like Arcane Leon, 343, all of the games that has released so far, that they won't be ready for another round? You don't think their next games will be ready? Like Double Fine, Psychonauts 2 came out in 2021. I'm pretty sure they haven't been sitting on their hands all of this time. There's so many more announced games that wasn't shown at the showcase. Contraband, Clockwork Revolution. I mean, there's so many games Xbox has in their pipeline. For this guy to sit up here and say they're going to collapse once those games come out is ridiculous, y'all. And Xbox Game Pass is something that they hate on. I really feel PlayStation fanboys, there's a jealousy factor when it comes to Xbox Game Pass. You know for a fact, if PlayStation had the same service with the same games going into their service, if PlayStation Plus was as good as Xbox Game Pass, you know damn well they will be loving it. You would not hear in welfare pass. You would not hear support the devs. You wouldn't hear none of that shit if it was PlayStation Game Pass instead of Xbox Game Pass.
I think it's funny that the difference is the fact that Sony has always said that PlayStation Plus Premium, or any tier of PlayStation Plus, is in fact optional. You know, you're still going to have to buy your games. They're not, saying day and date. They're not giving you any sort of discount. The idea has always been that you buy the games you want to buy on PlayStation, which is why they actually make money, but more on that in a bit. And then the other part of it is the fact that PlayStation Plus is just for cloud saves. If you want their indies and stuff like that for PlayStation Plus Extra, this has always been an optional service. Whereas when it comes to Game Pass, for Microsoft, they essentially imply that this is mandatory. This is mandatory. This is mandatory.
Mandatory? Did this guy says Xbox Game Pass is mandatory, or they're implying that it's mandatory? Listen, man, I don't know what to say about these people at this point. If you don't want to use Xbox Game Pass, you don't have to. If you want to play online, they have Xbox Game Pass Core, right? That's if you want to play online. But you do not have to subscribe to the other tiers of Xbox Game Pass. If you don't want day one games, you do not have to subscribe to Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. It's your option. Nothing is mandatory. If you don't want to play online, you don't have to subscribe to nothing. Xbox Game Pass Core to replace Xbox Game Pass, Xbox Live Gold. If you want to play online, that's the only one you have to get. Nothing else is mandatory. If you don't want to play online, you don't have to get Xbox Game Pass, nothing. Core, Standard, Ultimate, you don't have to get anything. What is wrong with these people, man? Mandatory? It's funny because when people bring up PlayStation Plus, they act like PlayStation doesn't do similar stuff to what these new Xbox Game Pass tiers have. PlayStation has tiers also. Yes, they do. Essential is pretty much the same as Xbox Game Pass Core. Extra, Deluxe, Premium. Look at this. Time limited game trials on blockbuster titles.
Oh, fuck!
Yes, that's only on their top two tiers, Deluxe and Premium. If you subscribe to Extra, you can't get time limited trials for their blockbuster games. Yes, they are trying to get people to subscribe to the highest tier. All businesses do that. 4K on Netflix, that's not in the lowest tier, that's in the highest tier. Why is it when Xbox does stuff similar to other companies, they get ridiculed way worse? Go ahead, get the 4K tier in Netflix. Read up on it. See what it says. PlayStation, time limited game trials. Yes, it's in our top two tiers. So all I'm saying is this Dreamcast guy, he's so full of shit, it's not even funny. Have you seen anybody say mandatory? Xbox Game Pass is not mandatory. If you want to buy your games, go ahead and buy your games. I saw Charlie Intel yesterday point out that if you want to play Call of Duty Black Ops 6, you can play it for $20. Then he puts in parentheses $240 a year. Who in the fuck will pay $240 a year for just Call of Duty? This guy refused to mention the other games in the service. How many games they have in Xbox Game Pass? This is the stuff I'm talking about, man. If you want to buy Call of Duty for $70, you have that option. If you want to buy any game and own it, you have that option. I don't know why people make this so difficult. Dreamcast Guy saying Xbox is implying that the Xbox Game Pass needs to be mandatory. I know what is mandatory. If you want cloud saves on PlayStation, that shit is mandatory to subscribe to their service, to PlayStation Plus, isn't it? But nobody talks about that. Look, I'm just saying, I'm tired of this bullshit, man. I am 100% tired of this. This guy says that Xbox is going to collapse after they release their first party games. Like they don't have tons of games in development. Like all of a sudden after Outer Wars 2 drop, they're going to stop making games. Obsidian is going to stop making games after Avowed dropped.
DUMMY, period.
You know what I'm saying? They're acting like 343 isn't working on something new. They're acting like the Coalition, after Gears of War E-Day drops, they're done making games. What the hell is wrong with this guy, man? That's y'all boy. Dreamcast Guy is y'all boy. Y'all love him. Listen, man, I gotta go. Because right now, it just seems funny to me, the Xbox hate that happens. Yes, I do console war banter, console war content, and sometimes I'm still in awe about some of the things I see. I'm not surprised by it, but I'm still in awe. Like, Xbox Gamepass is mandatory? What? I gotta go. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you happen to stumble across my channel, you think I'm decent enough, why don't you go ahead and subscribe? And if you subscribe, please hit that notification bell to know when my black ass is doing some new content, baby. All right, everybody. Peace and love. Peace and love. Shit. Damn, man.